Yeah, so my first ever job when I was 12 years old was licking envelopes.
Wait, who paid you for this?
And who made you sign a contract to lick envelope? Wait, where are we?
Not sure.
Where? By the fireside. Let's chat.
Hi, hello, welcome everyone to our very first Fireside Chat podcast episode. I'm Tina.
I'm Aurene.
I'm Sally.
And I'm Charmaine.
So, before we get started, I have a quick question for everyone. Are you guys financially literate?
Maybe. Next question.
Yay! Well, that's exactly why we're here today. By the Fireside, we'll be talking to you about all things money, especially for Gen Zs.
Yes, and we'll be bringing on guests to share Singaporeans' experiences with saving, investing, and making money.
But just a disclaimer before we start, the stories and discussions shared in this podcast are based on personal experiences and individual journeys. They're intended for informational and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered financial advice.
Yep. And with that out of the way, who are we and why exactly do we have this podcast?
The four of us are actually final year students at NTU's Week School of Communication and Information, and this is actually part of our final year project, and we're working on FIRE.
Yes.
So what's FIRE? FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early.
And one time we were at Aurene's house discussing on this project, and we talked about our struggles actually. We were like, what exactly are we finding particularly difficult? And one thing kept coming up, and it was money. Like how we are not ready for the working world. I can't speak for everyone here, but definitely for me, I am not ready for saving, investing, and learning how to grow my money. So
Yes.
after developing that topic even more, we arrived at, where did we arrive at, Aurene?
FIRE. Financial independence, retire
early. Yeah. And we had this realization that like many people our age struggle with finances despite aspiring to like have financial independence and to retire early. Yeah. Kicks, what are your thoughts?
Oh, you know, right? Recently, I actually read this industry report by Ethica Insurance that indicated that younger Singaporeans aim to retire early, with nearly 3/4 of millennials and Gen Zs aiming to stop working before they turn 60.
Yes.
Insane,
Wow,
right?
So
That's
like
crazy number.
so many people want to do this, but
Yeah.
it's just like we don't know where to start. Yeah. And I think like maybe for myself, right? Like I've always had this dream or this notion where I know like I don't want to work forever, or I don't want to work till I'm like 63.
Oh yes, I don't want to work
Yes.
forever as well.
So like how can I, but I'm thinking of that right as like a 23-year-old. So how can I start working towards that dream? Yeah. Through this FYP. Yeah. Oh, and also for a bit of context, right? We'll be calling Charmaine Cakes because that's our little nickname. Everybody calls her Cakes. Yes. Any other stories of your own drive for that financial independence and retire early?
Yeah, I think maybe for myself, I never really thought about FIRE, because especially you know how there's a FI part and the RE part, right? So I really felt that I couldn't achieve FI. So why am I even thinking about RE? And I think that's also because of my own spending habits, some of the hobbies that I like, maybe just because I'm not earning a salary. So it just feels that everything is out of my means.
Understand.
And I don't have any control of my own finances. So financial independence become a very daunting topic. It's a goal that I want, but I'm not sure how to get there.
Understand, yeah. What about for yourself, Cakes?
Actually, for me, before I heard of this term FIRE, I didn't even know what I was saving up for. Yeah, so I was just like, I just need to increase the amount in my bank, just keep hustling, keep striving to do better. But I never really knew what for. So I think when I heard of the term FIRE, it really made me question my values and beliefs. It made me think like, what do I want in this life here on earth? You know.
I think I'm in a similar situation to Case. Kind of before this, it was also more like I was saving, and I was saving a lot, and also trying to increase my diversify like my income. So I was taking on like a lot of odd jobs. You'll read about this later. But yeah, I think for me it was more about growing my wealth, and there's this like popular term, right? Getting 100k by 30.
Oh yeah.
And it's very daunting, I think, for a lot of people also, because like people are in very different stages of life.
Yeah.
Even in uni, right, there are people getting married, there are people people with houses and
What's up with
everything.
that?
So it's like for a lot of us, it's like, oh, where are we? Where do we go? And how do we start?
And I think like definitely through our own research, because of this campaign, we've been able to find out that a lot of people feel this way, feel the same way as us. And actually through our research, which I think Kicks, do you have some stats to share with us?
You know, after our research, we actually found that 89% of people were interested in achieving financial independence, and 80% are keen to pursue early retirement.
Wow. And this is from
Crazy.
our own survey.
Our own survey.
Wow.
Yeah, so we are not alone in this
Yes,
plight of
we're really not.
wanting to achieve financial independence and wanting to retire early so that we can do other things.
Throughout our campaign, we will also talk and share resources about the mental health aspect of FIRE, because a lot of times we have these goals, right? And then we take steps to achieve it, but sometimes we're a bit harsh on ourselves. Maybe we put a lot of pressure, the 100K by 30, and then we end up feeling burnt out, and therefore decide to ditch the goal entirely, which is also quite dangerous, right? So, our campaign is here to help you through every step of that process, especially giving you very beginner-friendly tips that will help.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, we won't just be spectators throughout this whole journey. Why don't we all share our own experiences with money, like maybe some of our struggles, a bit of confusion also.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay, maybe let's start with, shall we start with the most experienced one or the most...
The most experienced one.
Who is the most experienced one?
Y'all can take a guess also.
Take a guess.
Yeah, Aurene, decide who should go first.
Okay, let's start with cakes.
Okay, I think I shared a bit just now, but I think majority of my friends know that I've hustled really, really hard. I think I started working, actually working with contract sign and all that at the age of 12.
Whoa.
What the? Wait, 12 is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, so my first ever job when I was 12 years old was licking envelopes.
Wait, who paid you for this?
And who made you sign a contract to lick envelopes?
Yes,
We
what
don't
do you
talk
need a
about
contract for that?
That's a weird job.
It was part of their marketing, so they needed to send out calendars. So as part of the job.
Also, you're like a model.
No. I literally licked the envelopes for them.
Child
To
labor.
close it.
No, don't say that.
Okay, yeah, so 12 you
to
did
pack,
that.
basically
And then,
pack all the calendars into the envelopes.
I
Yeah.
see. Then, why did you start at such a young age?
Honestly, right, I really have no idea. I would say I'm really very privileged from my family background and all that. My parents never had were like, oh, no pocket money for you, or no, earn your own keep. They never did that to me. But I think I just watched the way that they strived and how they earn their money, and I was like, oh, I want to be them. I want to be as hardworking and as chasing that dream as much as them.
right.
It's actually really sweet that you aspire to be like your parents. So, in a sense, would you say that you grew up with a financially literate background?
I definitely did. I think my
Wow.
parents stress a lot on financial education in general. Yeah.
That's really good. And I think okay, can I share?
Yeah,
Is it my
yeah,
turn?
yeah.
Okay. I think I'm on the side where not exactly opposite, but more so in the 50% in the opposite direction of Cakes, where I didn't grow up with a financially illiterate background, but it was just also not talked about at all. I did see my parents making money, but I was never on the side of I should start making money for myself.
Yeah.
So to be honest, right, I've never had a part-time job before.
Wow.
Yeah, my very first part-time job was this year.
Yay!
Like a loser.
Let's go.
Yeah. Besides this, right, all I had were the internships that schools force you to take. Yeah. And then everything else from there, it was like I just earn money through. I don't earn money. Yeah. So it's like I'm very concerned for myself. Like, how am I gonna live life this way?
Yep.
Being financially illiterate, like I can't do that.
Yep.
Yeah. What about for yourself, Aurene?
I think for me, right, when I was young, my parents also didn't really like to share about money. It was more like if I asked my dad, oh, actually, how much do you earn? And as a child, actually, I have no concept of money, right? But I just wanted to know, because every time we fill out forms for school, they always ask income.
Oh.
So I asked my dad, and then my dad would always say $1 a day.
What?
Then I was like,
$1 a day?
$1 a day? That's too little, how am I
That's a
affording my
mindset.
lunch in school, right? And then, so it only got into maybe early 20s, then I finally figured out how much he made, which is not $1 lah, basically. Yeah, and at that point of time, even my sister's friend was going around saying hey, my friend's dad earns about 32,000. Then I was like, oh, so little. But actually, now in hindsight, it's
No,
no, I didn't know that was
Understand.
It's like a lot.
I see.
Yeah.
Concept
Tina?
of money.
What about yourself?
I think mine is a bit similar to everyone. In terms of like parents wise, I think we are more traditional in the sense that we don't really do investments or anything. So always the idea of like, okay, you save money and then you put it in the bank, right? And then that's like the safest way. Or if not, you have some cash around. And because of that, how my financial habits shaped, right, is because my dad gave me daily allowance. So when I was in primary school, maybe I get $1 a day, or like
My dad earned that
so it's daily, right? And then because of that, I think of it as every day is a restart. So today I have $1, I can spend the whole $1 because the next day it will come back.
Oh my god.
Right? So I think, but that's the thing, because he gave me daily allowance because he's scared that I will spend all of it at once. But I think it's also because of this daily allowance where I got very comfortable spending everything. Yeah, so I think even when I went to secondary school or JC, I was still getting daily allowances. So I just feel like, okay, as long as I don't exceed my today's budget, I'm fine.
Actually, that's really true, because I think I developed a similar mindset also, but please carry on.
Yeah. No, so I was just going to say like, so I do a lot of part-time jobs, so I actually take a lot of jobs outside. But my biggest problem is with savings. Yeah.
Now that we've all shared a little bit about our background and our struggles, I think this is what really makes us perfect for a platform like this, for us to like share in this campaign, because we're all able to approach it from very, very different perspectives because of our different backgrounds. And we're able to approach the topic of saving, financial literacy from the perspective of someone who is in need of this education. And obviously, like, we are also in need of this education. We're just like you guys. So on that note, I think it's safe to say that we've all made some expenditures that we aren't really proud of. Right?
Yes.
But we're learning to overcome that step by step, definitely. So please don't judge us, okay?
Don't judge us, please. I can
Please
feel the
don't judge us.
judgment.
And this game is called Who Is This Diva? Yeah, so how this game works is that we've prepared 2 cups of our little confessions, and what we're each gonna do is that we're gonna go down the line, starting from Tina, who's gonna draw out and read a confession out, and then we'll each have to guess who this confession belongs to.
It sounds like something out of
If
Love
I
Island.
chose mine, how?
If
Just
you
act
choose
like
mine,
it's not me.
Of course, just act like it's not you.
Yeah, you're an actress.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
I'm nervous.
Okay, I want to start first, please.
I'm also
Okay.
nervous.
Okay.
Whoa, some are
Get
really
ready. Okay, whoa. I'm going to try and say in a voice, okay? When I was 16 and didn't have a debit card, I spent around $2,000 on K-pop, mostly via concealed cash on Carousel.
What the?
Wow, this
Wait,
person no concealed cash. some more.
$2,000 on Carousel K-pop merch. Let's think of who's the K-popy here.
Whoa, is it
Ooh,
cakes with
is
a
it cakes
secret
like-
background?
Is she like,
You know, when she was 12, she licked envelopes so that she can buy K-pop merch
wait, guys,
with concealed cash.
I really think, right, it's Sally, because Sally's
she did.
MacBook background is
She
like
did.
a bunch of Korean
Oh, that's
boys.
true, that's
I
true.
have to
No,
admit,
that was
yes.
last time. Please do not insert a picture.
It's
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
I think it's Aurene.
Whoa.
Because right, Aurene's confessions will be very long like this.
Yeah. The concealed cash sound like something Aurene would say.
But the K-pop part, I don't know whether it's her or not.
Yeah, so shall we vote?
Wait,
I'm gonna say,
that's
Sadie, how could you spend so much?
That's crazy.
wait. I think it's Tina because Tina bought a G-Dragon green bang.
Oh,
So I think she had a big bang face.
True. Okay.
Let's get to voting.
Yes,
Let's
let's get to voting.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Do we just shout the name?
Okay.
Okay.
How is this gonna help?
3, 2, 1.
Tina.
Sally.
Oh, okay.
See?
So it's either Tina or Sally.
Okay, so now-
Tina, if it's you or if it's me or Tina, let's just raise our hands, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
1,
drum roll.
2, 3. It's not Tina.
It's
I knew it. I knew concealed cash is from Aurene. Yeah, $2,000.
Yeah.
Which
when I
K-pop?
was-
Which K-pop group?
BTS, my first and last. Not my last, but it was crazy. Yeah.
For context, we've been friends with Aurene since like year 1, right? Which is like 4 years ago, and I didn't even know this about her at
Yeah.
all.
Like, I knew she was a fan, but I didn't know it was to that extent.
Yeah.
$2,000.
And you know, at the age, it's like how big of a percentage of my savings.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize because it was more like, you know, you buy one photo card, right? Like you know. Like it's like $16 per photo card, and then like album. Oh my god, they have new album. Then each album you must buy different variant because got different photo card set, right?
Yes.
So it all in all, I think it totaled up to like $2,000. But I made it all back lah, basically.
Wow,
Plight
that
of a
flex.
K-pop fan.
He's acting ploy.
Oh, my turn. Okay,
Yeah,
let me
that's
pick a
right.
small one now.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a really long note there.
Yeah, I'm really scared for the. Ooh, I once spent $150 in a month just on Grabs.
Tina.
No, but this one, right? I feel like it's not
It's very real,
com-
what?
It's very confession. It's not very confession worthy. 150 on Grabs is. Is this not normal?
Sally, how much are you spending on Grabs?
It's
A
her.
month?
It's her.
That's kind of crazy.
No, that's not Sally's because she's shocked at how low the amount was.
I am actually really shocked.
Sally, how much do you spend on
No,
Grab?
I'm not saying for me, but I'm saying like for general pop or my general circle, everybody grabs like it's water like that.
No.
No. Oh, maybe I just have weird friends around me then. Because like whenever I meet up with friends or whatnot and I ask like how do you get here, it's usually through Grab or like ride hailing platforms. So I honestly 150 to me in a month is okay because I know people who take Grabs on the daily.
Oh.
Yeah, which is crazy lah also. But I'm not saying that's me. I'm not saying that's me.
Yeah.
I think this is Tina.
I think it's Tina.
I think it's Tina.
I think
too.
it's
Yes, I think it is me. It is me, and I'm ashamed about it only because most of the time I don't need a Grab. I really
okay,
don't.
I get.
Yeah, the public transport is there. It's easy for me. But I think what made me write down that confession is that I didn't know how much it added up. Yeah, it's the fact that this time I think I'm tired. I just take it. I take it, and then one day when I look at it, it's $150.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
And it adds up.
Okay, next confession. The number is quite scary.
How much?
I have spent over $3,000 on Grab this year.
Dude. Okay,
What
okay.
is the 150 like? Wow, compared to this 3,000 is
Exactly,
crazy.
Tina, you're financially literate.
Wow, I'm so good.
Sally, I think it's you.
No,
You literally just backed me up.
No.
Yeah.
Just now the
Confirm
150
Sally.
was shocking. So 3,000.
no,
Oh my god.
no, because how do you guys know it was me?
Sally, you're
Okay,
crazy.
wait.
Sally, I just want to remind you that popularity is our starting play.
Yeah,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
No, honestly, right. When I wrote this confession, at first I just wrote $1,000 because I was like, agaration, I think I spent over $1,000 lah. Then I went to the app to actually check. Then I was like, 400 plus 300 plus 300 plus 400. Then I was like, hold on, why am I over $3,000 right now? Yeah, so I was like, not funny. So while I was creating the document to print this whole paper out, I was like, let's just be honest lah. Like, cancel out the one, write 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're brave, you're brave.
You're brave.
No, but like you think about it, I'm a student who like basically made very little income. Like I only work when I can, like
Yeah.
for my intern and also for my like part time. So spending $3,000 is like not small. Yeah. I'm pretty sure even for somebody who's like earning a full time salary, $3,000 on Grab alone this year is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like I think I'm a person who again only saw the little values like I spent $13 now, $13 now, and I didn't really see it add up.
Yeah.
So when I actually calculated it just like last week, I thought it was insane.
I once went for a $36 first trial beauty treatment and walked away with a $1,200 package. This is
We all
Tina.
know this is. We all know this Tina.
For
I know.
context,
How do you all know?
yeah, for context, Tina is a very spa person. Okay, she's a very treat yourself in terms of like hair treatments, skincare. So this is obviously Tina.
Yeah, I can't even deny it's true. It's after my intern, and then you have some pay that finally I have some money in my bank account, and I'm like, how do I get rid of those money, right?
I know this is her because I found out from her directly after it happened.
It's the regret that
Yeah, it's the
guilt.
regret.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Now you know like not to fall for these like
Yes.
packages and stuff, and maybe like next time. So if next time you go to a new spa, then they offer you, what will you do?
Ooh, I think now the new technique is I'm just not going to sit down.
Oh,
Like, how they'll bring you to a room?
that's kind of funny.
I'll just say, it's okay. I
they're
don't
like, ma'am, please sit down. No.
I refuse. No, they always be They always like, ma'am, come into this room first. I'll give you some tea.
No.
It's okay. I need to go now. If you don't listen, you don't get convinced.
Exactly. Oh, actually, that's really good. And with that, I think it's the perfect time to go for our last confession.
Ooh, last one. Oh, I can relate to this.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
One time, I saw this sweater on sale for $19, but the website had a $50 minimum for free shipping. I thought, no problem. I'll just add a few more things to my cart. After 2 hours of browsing and a full existential crisis, I ended up spending $150 in total.
Yeah, small fish.
The original sweater didn't even fit me, and I've been living in denial ever since.
Oh no.
Wait, got shipping fee also? Did the person write shipping fee? No shipping
Nope,
fee.
didn't.
No, because
they
you
didn't
hit
write that.
50 already, then no
Yeah.
shipping fee. So you're
Spent $150.
yeah, like saving for that $10.
Yeah. You see, who knows
I
about
think
it?
this is. This is. I think this is cake.
No, I
Oh,
think
it's
it's
cakes?
cakes.
Yeah, because right, 150. I don't know whether I'm crazy or not. But 150, like for if you are buying clothes like once in a while. I don't know whether this person buys clothes once in a while.
No,
'Cause
no. But like the whole concept, right, is that she only wanted one.
One
Oh,
thing.
okay.
And she came up with a whole $150
Yeah.
purchase.
Yeah.
Just to save on a shipping fee of maybe $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
then she
like
responded.
$50.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember how much was the shipping
to
fee?
this person. The person didn't say it, but they just said $50 minimum.
Okay,
Oh.
Don't be
person,
shy.
own up.
Sister sells me.
We knew it,
So funny.
This zone, right, is the manipulator zone.
I learned from Sally. Yeah, but honestly, for real, the sweater just didn't fit me at all. But on the bright side, out of the $150 that I spent, I think like 120 of the clothes I managed to fit.
Okay, yeah, that's
so a bit lah. Yeah.
Like, just to recap some points that we said, like, don't spend too much, know when to rein back, and also consult your friends, like how we did today, so that you're able to make some hopefully wiser financial decisions.
I think one tip, right, is if you feel ashamed to talk to your friends about it, it's probably a bad idea.
Ooh,
That's
right.
really
good.
That's so-
Yeah, that's really
yeah,
good. That's
wow.
really good. And start using a budgeting app today so that you keep track of your finances. And one thing I always tell myself now is like I'm very aware is that everything is a marketing ploy. Right? Because as communication students ourselves, we know why they are doing this, right? Like buy two get one free. It's because the original buy two price is already very high.
Ah,
So do
that's
I really need to get the third one?
Back to the topic of FIRE, a lot of youths like ourselves like are interested in it but don't know where to start because of our many like accidental expenditures or
Yep.
because of our financial illiteracy. So we'll be here with you guys to make sure that we're able to learn alongside you throughout this entire journey.
Yes.
So, thank you for joining us today on Spotify or YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on our Instagram, playingwithfire.sg, and check out our website at www.playingwithfiresg.com for more tips.
So, see you next time. By the fireside.
Thank you.
Please watch our next episode.
Oh, by the way, our website, there's articles written by each of us.
Yeah, and there's this
yes.
section, right, where you can like actually see tips like and like financial jargon if you don't know what are bonds.
I do want to read the rest of the confessions though.
Okay, bonus clip.
This is so funny.
Okay. What is it?
Right. This is really long. So,
I convinced myself a $90 candle was self-care, but now it's too expensive to be burned.
Tina. That's Tina.
No, that is Shake.
I think that's cake. I think
It's either Tina or Kate.
it's cake. It's cake. She's very like premium.
Like she
you
will
know?
like
She's doing,
protect it,
premium
you
vibes.
know.
But you have to think about it also, like on the side of like $90 candle. I don't think Kicks would rationalize that. I think Tina would.
No, but because she said it's self-care, like specifically, I feel like
Exactly.
kids would
You
be
guys have used the
okay
word
with
self-care.
a $90 self-care. Like, because the one time she decides self-care, you know, the one time.
uses the word self-care.
Yeah, Tina uses the word self.
Oh, actually, it could be Sally.
She purposely go and
lah.
put the quotation marks.
Okay, so who do y'all think it is?
Shake.
I think it's Shakit.
It actually is me.
Shakendo.
I can't even. The candle's name is called Maple.
And then she named it because she cannot.
Oh, you named it Maple?
I named it Maple because it smells like maple syrup. But like, it's just sitting there in my house.
Then why not you resell it for like
Yeah.
$100 and you earn $10?
But it smells so good.
But then don't you want to smell it more often?
Yeah, but I want it to last like a little
Oh.
longer.
Scrape it, scrape.
When did you buy this?
when I was on exchange.
Okay, right, then maybe it's more like a memorabilia.
Wait, guys, sorry. I just want to share this quickly. Like, someone once told me, right, that if you love an item, you should use it. Because that's your best way of loving it.
I understand.
Right. So it's like, look at Kate, she don't agree with me. Yeah, but they were saying like, sometimes you buy a dress that you really like, but you don't feel like wearing it because you're scared like, oh, what if it gets dirty or not, right? But actually, the dress only by wearing the dress you are loving it. You're showing it off.
Facts.
Yeah. So if you don't wear it, it's always in your closet. It doesn't get to see the light of day.
And yeah, so like, my monkey, right? My monkey, I love him so much that
He's smelly.
She hasn't washed a monkey for 5 years, guys.
He's
5 years old.
It's really gross.
This one's not a fire topic already. It's a hygiene.
This one's hygiene issue.
Yeah, hygiene issue.
That's not my fire.
I'm pretty sure my boyfriend's mother got spray with Febreze before. Or like sun him out, to
Keyword
dry.
is pretty sure lah. It's not confirmed.
Wow,
I think so because sometimes he smells like wet.
Ew.
So he washed.
It's just his natural smell. Smelling wet.
Yeah, but you see, I spend maybe like $30 on him, and every year I take such good care of him. $6 a year.
Wow.
Okay.
Moving on to the next
confession.
confession.
You read the next one.
No, I read this one already. Your turn.
I look at my bank account, arrow. I see the thing I want, arrow. Convince myself it's okay to spend because it's not alcohol or drugs or smoking, arrow. I buy it. I've done this way too many times. I just did it 2 weeks ago.
Pretty sure it's Tina.
Got it?
No,
I got it.
Sally
Wait,
lah. This one's
I just
Sally
think this is
lah.
very funny
What the-
because why need to go through it's not
arrow.
it's not drugs or alcohol.
It sounds like something Sally would say, like disclaimer,
I think it's Sally.
Hey.
But Grab is okay.
But I really don't do drugs or drink that much. No, it's like, because I love watching like crime shows or like documentaries about areas where drugs run rampage. Like there's rampage amount of drugs. So I always think like
concerned.
oh no, I just really like these kind of
Me too.
documentaries. So I always think like, at least I'm not in that scenario, where I'm doing drugs or like drinking.
Yeah.
I don't even like drinking.
She's
So
not harming anyone or herself by
But
buying all
myself.
these things.
She's humming her
I'm
bank
harming
account.
myself lah, by buying these things because I don't really need it.
It's a new version of girl math that I've seen.
Yeah.
Sally math.
Yeah.
Sally math.
Like-
Math.
like-
Oh, that's math. Not math.
no,
Not math.
I would
Not that
never
kind.
I would never do drugs. Yeah, but it's like that's how I justify things. Like, at least my vices are not like alcohol or anything. Yeah, my vices are like this keychain on Shopee. Yeah, these kinds of things which I feel like if I have to justify to the point of drugs and alcohol, then I shouldn't have it in the first place lah. Same.
I lost my wallet about 8 or 9 times in my life.
Oh my god, in my household?
How is that not inside the confession jar?
Yeah.
Because the money is like sparse.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the kind of
It's
the
okay.
cash is free money because it doesn't affect my bank account balance.
Cash is not free money.
Big thank you to Uncle Allan
And SL Foods.
and Gerald
And
Jermaine and
Jermaine.
Taufiq and the tech team.
Thank you for helping us
Thank
out.
you guys. And
Please follow.
anyone else who has helped us. Super Films as well. Thank you for giving us snacks and drinks for today. You guys are awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
And goodbye.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.